This is me and my 95 Miata. It's got a bunch of trick stuff that I'll talk about in another video, but I do want to talk about the aerodynamic aids making so much noise. If you've noticed, in a convertible, your hair blows forward. That's because as the wind comes over the windshield, it curls around behind you, creating turbulence and lift. Plexiglass across the back of the roll bar and plywood across the back of the cockpit reduces turbulence, increasing downforce. Now on to a couple laps around Big Willow. This is the first time I've been to Willow Springs, but I've now taken a few laps, gotten warmed up, learned it a bit, and thought I'd share some of what I've learned. We're going down the start-finish straightaway in towards turn 1, and the entire weekend I worked at trying to go faster through this corner. It's very deceiving. I eventually got it up to about 80 miles an hour going through it and still could go faster. It looks more difficult than it is. Now turn 2 is ridiculously long. I treat it as a double apex. I drift out in about this section. I'd like to turn the car with the throttle here, but I'm not going fast enough. And that RX-7 should be faster than me, but they're letting me by. This is the hardest braking spot on the track. Drop it down into third and then turn it in really sharp into the corner and kind of fight to keep it nice and tight, and then swap over to turn 4. Keep your momentum. This is the highest part of the track. And as I head down the hill, you can hear the car really picks up revs and speed. I need to finish turn 4 early, brake early, and then get on the gas early through turn 5. Then you're wide open until you enter 9. We're going to enter turn 8 at about 100 miles an hour, but notice there are no permanent landmarks to orient yourself like there are on other tracks. No buildings, no grandstands, no corner worker stations. There are no reference points to turn in on or brake. You're literally going into the corner and braking by feel. You can see the car is just bouncing over the bumps. Still hard on the gas, brake lightly. As you're looking for the entrance to turn 9, which tightens up. It's a decreasing radius turn. If you don't hit the apex correctly here, momentum will carry you wide and off the track into the dirt on the outside of the corner. And I'm now headed down for the second lap. We're going to cross the start-finish line. Stick with me for this next lap because we're going to talk about it a little bit differently. This is a blind corner, and it's sharp. It's a 90-degree corner at the end of a straightaway. Yet, because it's banked, you can just haul ass through it. I gradually went faster throughout the weekend, but there's still lots left there. I commented about the lack of reference points for turn-in, but these are big, vague corners. If you go in a little fast, you can scrub off some speed or get on the gas hard to make it turn a little tighter. This track is so fast, this is the only place you get on the brakes hard. The banking lets you take turn 3 fast, but go too fast and slide over the banking, and it becomes off camber for turn 4. Turn 4 is very slow, and if you're trying to go too fast, the car will slide and it slows you down. The corner before the longest straight is the most important corner on any racetrack. That's turn 5 at Big Willow. Turn 4 is a sacrificial corner because if I sacrifice a couple miles an hour in turn 4, but it allows me to take a better line to go through turn 5, exiting a couple miles an hour faster, the benefits are dramatic. If I go through the tight turn 4 at 38 miles an hour instead of 40, I lose a few feet. But if those 2 miles an hour lets me get a better line through 5 and exit 2 miles an hour faster, instead of doing 100 miles an hour at the end of the straightaway, I'm doing 102, I will gain 50 feet or about 5 car lanes. Well, thanks for taking a couple laps with me around Big Willow at Willow Springs. I have some motorcycle videos to put up for you, but I think the next lap I put up is going to be a silent one, no talking, all engine noise.